Maatre Namaha. Nowadays, the most common issue in any family is the disturbance in marital relationship. And in some cases, the relationship between the parent and the child is also affected. But I always say, marriage is an understanding that there will be difference between two entities, and try to accept the difference rather than try to change other person into your own way. If we have understood this basic principle of this great institution called marriage, then we'll follow what I'm going to say now. There are two entities involved in marriage, I and you. And the purpose of marriage is to walk towards a common word, we. And most often, what is obstructing the either of these two is ego or passion and possessiveness. Imagine that you are caught in the middle of a great flood, which is going to drown you or wash you away. And you have to swim to save your life and reach the other shore. And you are trying to swim, but there are some chains attached to your feet. And these chains are what I have mentioned: your ego, your passion, or possessiveness. What will you do? What is your preference? Save your life or save your chain? The wise person cuts the chain mercilessly and starts swimming. The poetic comparison is the floods are nothing but the problems, disputes, grief, pain, depression, these moments in our life, which will make our life worthless. It's not actually worthless, we feel that it's worthless. So, we have to cross this flood and reach the other shore. So how can we do that? Both this I and you have to cut these chains and start swimming together so that they can reach the other shore called we. Everybody is born with a specific karmic load. And the mind is controlled by the previous karma. And from the mind, the thoughts come. The thoughts will be responsible for the action. So I need to understand that the other person has a load of karma and I cannot change that. So in any marital relationship, it's very hard to find a perfect, 100% perfect matching partner. There'll be some black spots, and unfortunately during this Kali Yuga and this declining values of marriage, we find the area of black spot more and more and more. And what I have to do, there'll be some good spot where I and you can meet, where we think in the same way, and we can enjoy that bliss there. But the other portion which gives you pain, that's where you need to take care of yourself. Either myself or yourself, when you are in this black spot where your preference is totally different from the other person, then I have to create my own world and do whatever I want to do, so that the other portion of the life is also filled with joy. So together we'll enjoy, individually I can also enjoy. In that way, every moment in our life becomes joyful and the life becomes meaningful. So suppose the wife is involved in the prayers and spiritual activities, or the husband is involved. It's not necessary that the other person should have the same amount of interest, or sometimes may not have interest. So, neither this person should try to change the other person to bring him or her into their area, nor that person needs to sacrifice his personal interest or her personal interest, and thereby feeling that I'm not able to do what I want to do. It's your life. Have your own window. Have your own world. It's good if both of you travel together. But more than that, it's good if you can do what you want. If you are happy, there'll be happiness in the family. Happiness you can share with others. If not, in the name of whatever you say, if you don't create your own world, then you are sad. And there is a saying, Drushta doshepi vishe mamatva krishna manasa. Always this tamasic mind will go into that black spot. You forget about that bright spots where you have traveled together. But you always think about the black spot and black spot and black spot, and totally 24/7 you'll be in depression state. So to come out of this, you create your own world. And the purpose of life is to live happily and share this happiness to your family, with your family members and the community, and make the whole community lively with blissful moments. So what my advice to all of us, either parent and child also, see whether you can travel together. There are definitely certain areas where both husband and wife or parent and child can be together and enjoy the bliss. In Lalita Sahasranamam, there is a line called Kurma Prishta Jayishnu Prapadanvita. To compare the strength of her feet, they compare with the back of the turtle. What does the turtle do? It puts its neck outside, enjoys the world. But then when the enemy comes, it drags its own neck under the shell and covers itself completely with a strong shell. The strong shell represents your strength of happiness, living a happy life in spite of odd moments, in spite of things going against you, in spite of people not coming into your way. A turtle is also a guru. That's why if you hold the feet of the God, whoever it may be a female, male, whatever religion you are in, you need to get this knowledge of turtle, where I'll enjoy the life with the outside world as long as it's joyful. But at the same time, when anyone, whether it's wife or husband or child or parents or ex or wife, from them you experience pain, then you have to go into your own world and maintain your happiness so that you will gain strength. In due course, Even to face this moment and maintain your happiness, you don't need to pull your neck again inside. You will become stronger and stronger and stronger. For this to happen, let us sacrifice our ego and passion, which are the main hurdles for the marital bliss. Sri Maatre Namaha.